Man, I got too many vehicles, man. Welcome to the nightclub, guys. It's your host, NightWrencher. Now, I've had this truck for about a year and a half, maybe even 2 years. This is a 1991 Toyota 4Runner 3-liter V6 automatic 4x4, which is what I was looking for a long time. I don't have any paperwork on it. I'm in California, but this particular model does happen to have the sunroof and then the swing over spare tire rack, which was awesome. Let's go ahead and take a look inside. What do we got? Paint's not, this isn't just dirt. This thing's like super faded. The paint on the side's not a big deal. This was like a metallic burgundy. One of my favorite colors for these trucks, but it's been quite a ways. So here's the interior. It's all pretty standard stuff. Power mirrors, power windows. The dash is gone. Door panels are mostly gone. You got these seats. These are done. Missing a window. I think this tilt column cruise control, I think that comes standard in the 4Runners. 4Runners are pretty well taken care of. The back seats, somebody put speakers, and gonna have to do a little bit of gotta figure out what I want to do. What the heck? Is this a drive shaft? You son of a... I found my drive shaft. Oh, legit. I just found a battery kit. Cool. Yeah, so here's the spare tire. It's got the little spoiler on top, and let's go ahead and take a look at the engine. So basically, I have no idea on the status of this vehicle. I have no paperwork on it. Well, let me backtrack a little bit. So I bought this truck on Craigslist 2 years ago as a project vehicle, like specifically as a project vehicle. I was going to build it up, figure out I was going to do something with it, and then I was going to get all the paperwork for it, and then I got my other 4Runner, and this was originally going to be a parts vehicle, and it just didn't, things just didn't work out. It's got the 3VZ. I actually did use it as a parts vehicle for a long time. I took the fan out, I took the radiator out, a couple doodads here and there to get everything squared away on the other 4Runner that I ended up selling a while back. And the question is, what do I do with this thing? I really want to get it running, but I don't necessarily like the 3VZ. It just guzzles gas like no tomorrow, and power wise it's not even that great. But I've got the other one. This is a 91 Toyota pickup DLX V6 4x4. This one's in great shape. So I've got complete everything. SR5 cluster, OEM stereo. Seats are in excellent condition. I love this truck so much. Everything. I did spend a little bit of money to get this back to usable shape, but I ended up taking it apart when I put together my 4Runner, and it just I never got it back together. Somebody hit it while it's been parked here, and then I damaged it when I was doing the 3VZ a long time ago. But this one doesn't got anything. There's nothing in here. I don't have a motor for it, and so basically I'm at the point where I can either get myself a 3VZ and not worry about having to go through smog and stuff like that, or get myself another LS like this one. So this one's a 5.3. This one's carbureted swap. I probably wouldn't do carbureted because it's mainly because it's too tall. I'd probably go like LS6 intake and things like that, fuel injected. And this is my R150 transmission 4x4 that I'm using for my Dodge. And then it's got the Chevy engine, and I got the Dodge transmission, 8.8 rear end. So the thing about this truck, and I mentioned this, is because I was at the point where I could either fixed up my Toyota pickup, or I could have fixed up this. And what I came up with was that the Dodge just had a larger frame. It was a better platform, heavier duty suspension, and it had a lot more working space in between. For example, hood clearance. I know I got these bars going, but you can see where the hood clearance is supposed to be. You know, it's supposed to be like up here. Hood goes all the way up here, and you can have the entire carburetor swap set up and everything with the air cleaner, and the hood's still gonna clear. You're gonna have a little. I'm probably gonna have to do body lifts and stuff and everything to get the Toyota high enough so that the LS won't get in the way. Same thing for a 5EZ. I believe that the 5EZ is really tall, and you have to do like a 2-inch body lift to get the body off the frame far enough so that the engine doesn't get in the way. Aside from that, then you have header clearance that you gotta worry about. This is a wider frame than the Toyota pickup, and I still had header clearance issues with the stock manifolds, and I had to buy manifolds and then had to route the exhaust myself. The next thing would probably be the cooling. Cooling was an issue. Having the LS fit in the engine bay with the radiator, and the radiator probably has to get pushed into the grill, and I have to do something about the grill. And I really want either the truck or the 4Runner to be you know, more or less like looking stock. I want it to be stock for the most part, at least from the outside. I want it to look almost all original, just with a little bit of a better stance, and then a nice beefy motor. So I mean, I could do a V6, but V6s are pretty whack. If you ask me. Well, at least the American V6s are pretty whack. I could do like a 2GR, 1GR, but those are even worse with like getting the VTEC to work, and the computers aren't very like friendly to be swapping it into other vehicles. And actually one other thing about this truck, now that I remember, is that the truck, I'm actually using a Toyota 4Runner SR5 cluster in this truck. So I got the, basically what the idea was, this is a 4Runner. In all sense of the word, this is a 4Runner. This Dodge truck is a 4Runner because I've got the R150 transmission, I've got the R150, I mean the 3VZ sensors on this transmission for my gauges, and I got the 4Runner gauges. I've got the R150 gear set, but the 48.8 is 373 gears in the back, which is the same as the stock 4Runner. 4Runners came with 373 or 410, so I have the 373. For all intents and purposes, this is a 4Runner. If I was to LS swap a 4Runner, it would pretty much be exactly like this. 35 size tires. This is how I would set it up. 35 size tires, 5-speed, V8 LS. Maybe not carbureted. I probably wouldn't do carbureted. I don't know. This video is kind of dragging on a little bit. Basically, the point is, what should I do with my 4Runners? What should I do with my truck? I'm open to suggestions. I know you guys really like that platform, so it's just something that I'd like to figure out, so I can just, as soon as this is all done, one of those is gonna be my project. So I'm asking you guys two things. One, should I fix up either the 4Runner or the pickup? And two, what engine and transmission combination should I put in there? Let me know in the comments below. I'll see you guys all in the next one. NightWrencher out.